Hi, I'm Stephanie and this is my home, the 16th century Chateau de Lalande. Lalande was owned for hundreds of years by a family of marquises who were at the heart of French royal life. One of them even had the honour of being sent by King Louis XV to greet Marie Antoinette on her arrival in France. But, far from being a stuffy museum, this chateau is a living home. I live here all the time and am regularly joined by my mother, my family, my friends, and wonderful volunteers from all over the world who help me to lovingly restore this historic home. Welcome to Lalande, a chateau filled with life, love, and laughter. Hello from Lalande, everyone. Today's vlog was recorded a little while ago, a couple of weeks before Philip went to the Netherlands, and I've been keeping it a little secret because, as you'll see on this vlog, we go to visit a mystery chateau somewhere in France. I'll be showing you a little glimpse of it, but I was keeping all of this under wraps because it was so amazing that I've made it into this week's Sundays at the Chateau. So you'll see much more of that chateau this Sunday. But here is the trip that we had around that visit. Well, there is a reason why Philip and I are sitting under a whole load of flowers. These are looking good on you, Philip.
Thank you.
We're going on an awfully big adventure. We've been invited by Amy and Mark from the Chateau de la Rosière, who have the Chateau Chronicles YouTube channel, to go and stay at Amy's sister-in-law's chateau in the Auvergne, because they're going there for a night. It's only 2.5 hours away from us, so they thought it would be a lovely opportunity for us to meet. It's quite exciting.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I know. So Marie really kindly made flowers for them. Look at these. Aren't they exquisite? There's the ranunculus, roses. Oh, one of Thor's feathers. And there's 2 bouquets. One for Amy and Mark and one for their brother and sister-in-law. So 2.5 hours.
Let's go.
You okay with the driving? We'll swap whenever you want.
Sure.
Look at my amazing room.
Wow. I love the wallpaper. On the chandelier. Have you seen the chandelier?
Wait to show you the wallpaper. And the fabric, look.
It's amazing.
So beautiful.
Blue chinoiserie.
Yes. It's just a dream. I'm going down for dinner now.
Okay.
But I wanted to show everybody Marie's beautiful bouquets up close. Yeah. There's one.
I love the colours. And you've used those peacock feathers.
There's one for our host and there's one for Amy and Mark. Aren't they gorgeous?
Lovely.
Okay, will you grab the wine bottles?
Yes.
And let's go downstairs.
Great. We had such a wonderful time at this secret mystery chateau that I've decided to make it into a full Sundays at the Chateau vlog this Sunday. And these are the rooms that you'll be seeing. We'll be hearing about Mark's family history and the wonderful champagne that his family still produces. I look forward to showing you all on Sunday. I'm very excited this morning because, as you can see, I'm not at Lalande, which is where I was supposed to be. But yesterday I was filming Mark's family chateau of Mark and Amy fame, and I'm going to do a huge Sunday video about that for you. That will be this Sunday. But we had such a great time making the tour there, and there was so much to talk about. Mark is fascinating about his family history and the house. So we spent absolutely ages longer than we'd expected. And then when we were on our way home, we suddenly realised halfway home, we're not going to make curfew because France isn't in lockdown, but it does have a curfew. So luckily that means all of the hotels and bed and breakfasts are open because there are no travel restrictions in France. So we were able to just say, well, never mind, we'll find a bed and breakfast as close to us as possible on our way home and just stop there for the evening, which is what we did. And that was this place. And over breakfast, Philip and I have just been saying, By sheer fluke, we stumbled on the most extraordinary bed and breakfast, and I just know that all of you will love it as much as we do. So we were chatting to the owner this morning, and she said that she would be perfectly happy to show you around. So we're going to take you on a little tour of the Domaine de Chalaniat, one of the most beautiful bed and breakfasts I've ever stayed in my life. Well, here we are with Valerie, the extremely lucky owner of this beautiful house. So I think it might be the other way around. I think that the house might be very lucky to have you as its owner.
Yeah,
because
thank you. I'm glad to meet you.
It's been, lovely. It's a dream staying here. So could you please show us around and tell us a little bit about the house?
Yes, the house was renovation since last July.
Yes.
And I opened from chambre d'hôte since August.
So it's so new. It's only been open since August as a chambre d'hôte. It was a difficult year to open in.
Yes, because of the COVID.
Yes.
But I have a lot of people in August.
Yes, and from France. So
Yes.
you need the Americans and the Brits to come back in the future.
I would like them to come here.
Yeah, and discover this place. So you've recently redone the facade.
Yes.
This spectacular facade was only finished at the end of July, and it wasn't this magnificent pink colour before. It was a colour probably more like the front of Lalande, which looked a little bit sad, a little bit greyish, and it really needed something new. And luckily, like Lalande, this place isn't listed, so there was a lot of freedom to be able to do something beautiful, and they found this company who've worked a lot in Italy, and you can definitely see an Italian influence here, but they worked really closely with the original decorative features. So you can see on the original 16th century door there's egg mouldings, and that and other mouldings from the 16th century fireplace were used to come up with the decorative designs that have been put very delicately along the top of the building and around the windows. I think it's a triumph. It's an absolute masterpiece of a facade. Let's go and have a look inside. So this is what we arrived at last night, with no idea that we were coming to such a beautiful place. It's a pretty heavenly room to walk into. And on this amazing 16th century original fireplace, you can see more of the decorative features that they chose to pick out on the facade. In the centre of the fireplace is the coat of arms of the de Chalaniat family, because we are in the Domaine de Chalaniat, so they were the original owners. It's extraordinary to me that these homes occasionally find an amazing owner who just elevates them. And I really feel what you've done to the facade is exactly that. And in 500 years' time, people will be thanking you.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
And this room has a plafond à la française, just as we have at Lalande in the Grand Salon and in the Winter Salon. It's where all of the cross beams are visible, and they were often highly decorated, as you can see here. We're keeping our distance from each other because I don't want Valerie to have to wear a mask to talk to you, so that you can properly get to meet her. So we're also keeping a bit of distance here. Valerie was telling me about her family, and you can see as soon as you walk in, there are the Michelin guides. And this is partly because your family are from the Michelin family. Your great-great-grandfather is one of the founding brothers of the huge Michelin company, and he was the one who was responsible for starting the maps and the guides, which obviously led to the incredible fame of the Michelin company around the world today.
Yes, and Clermont-Ferrand is about 20 minutes from here.
And that's the head office of the Michelin company. That's where it was founded. The Michelin family have given guides to all of the best places to visit around France, and you can see where they chose to live themselves.
Thank you.
Les deux statues qui sont en bas de l'escalier et la tapisserie qui est dans l'escalier font partie de la maison quand mes arrière-grands-parents ont acheté cette maison.
Alors ça, c'est d'origine.
D'origine de la famille de Chalaniat.
As you come up into the stairwell, the first thing you see is this magnificent Aubusson tapestry, and it goes all the way up the stairs. It's glorious. And in front of it, there are these horses, which is a nod to the history of this place because it used to be a stud farm. Come and have a look at these. It's amazing. It's the first time I've ever seen this done in a staircase. They're Aubusson verdures, and in those you usually have a bird in the foreground and a castle in the background, surrounded by a huge amount of trees and bushes. I love them, and I honestly have every intention of copying this idea at Lalande. It's beautiful, j'adore. The crest over the door, just as we're about to walk through to the dining room, you will spot again very soon. And it's the marriage crest of the de Chalaniat family when they married another family. These are the two coats of arms put together. But Valerie made a very interesting discovery in the attic that is linked to this.
Vous voyez que vous avez beaucoup d'assiettes. Donc je les ai retrouvées en vidant le grenier. Et donc avec mon mari, on a décidé de mettre dans la salle à manger.
Et vous avez retrouvé tout ce service
Oui.
Juste dans le grenier.
Oui.
Quelle découverte! This is the stunning salon. C'est magnifique, franchement. Est-ce que vous pourrez nous parler de l'histoire de cette pièce?
Yes, c'est le salon de mon arrière-grand-père. Et avec mon mari, on a voulu garder l'esprit de ce salon, de garder la bibliothèque et tous les meubles. Voilà, donc on a tout enlevé, le tissu qui était auparavant abîmé, on a refait le plafond, on a rajouté les moulures, et on a changé la cheminée. On a rajouté le tissu rouge.
Il est magnifique.
Oui, oui. Donc voilà.
Est-ce que c'est un tissu français?
Oui.
Oui. C'est absolument magnifique. I love the colour in here and I love the furniture groupings. It's so French and it just feels comfortable. You want to sit in a little corner with friends chatting. It's beautiful. And everywhere you look, there's something beautiful to look at. Everywhere.
So everybody can take a book and read here in this place.
Yes. And you were saying that your great-grandfather lived here with his son, your grandfather and his wife, and they'd split the house into two apartments?
Yes, there's two apartments.
Yes. So at one point there were 4 generations of the same family living in this house.
Yes.
That's really beautiful.
So I lived here about 4 years.
Yes.
And with my grandfather and my grandfather.
Yeah, that's really beautiful. And now you've turned his apartment into the main sitting room, and you've turned his study into the bedroom that Philip was in last night.
Yes.
So we can go and have a look at that.
Sure.
You had the blue room.
I did.
This is so lovely. You had an antechamber.
I know. I had a petit salon.
Yes.
So this is the dining room of my grandfather.
Yeah.
Grandfather.
It's glorious. I love this fireplace. Oh, I see you set up your computer.
Yeah.
You made yourself right at home. Lovely mirror as well. Everything is beautiful everywhere that the eye rests. It's so great. It has the most beautiful wallpaper. And you'll see in the other rooms as well, there are glorious wallpapers here like this that just make you dream. So how was it sleeping in that bed?
Amazing.
Yeah.
With the skylights as well. It's so light in the morning. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. But what I love the most, I think, is your little ante room.
Doesn't it give you a lot of ideas for the petit salon?
Yeah, a lot. Because I love the idea of a gallery wall in the petit salon. And we bought that purple paint that Natty's horrified by. But you got to try these things.
Right?
On a acheté une peinture pourpre pour un petit salon. On voulait faire quelque chose comme ça. Et les gens avec qui j'habite sont horrifiés par cette couleur. On l'a pas mis sur le mur encore, mais il faut oser dans la vie.
Oser.
Oui.
Je suis d'accord.
Now we're walking back through the dining room to this gorgeous bedroom. I just caught sight of it this morning when we were having breakfast and I looked through and saw that paper. Honestly, it's like travelling to exotic lands. Tout est magnifique.
Merci.
There are 3 bedrooms here, and you can see all of them on their website, which I'll put a link to in the description below. Every single one of them feels like stepping into an exotic room in a palace somewhere. It's really wonderful. See my room now, the red room. It's so beautiful. This is my favorite room here because I love this color. It's just invigorating. You feel as though you're enveloped in the room, and also because it has the most spectacular painted toile behind the bed. C'est très beau. This was the bedroom of Valerie's grandparents, and it is called La Chambre Colette because that was her grandmother's name. And I love the mixture of beautiful antiques, but then more contemporary touches like the lamp with all the delicate writing on it. It's a room for making beautiful dreams, and I can attest to that.
Donc moi, ça serait avec plaisir de recevoir toutes les personnes internationales, et ça c'est mon souhait.
Absolument. I can't imagine how difficult it is to do all of this work, all of the work's just finished this summer. I mean, to make the most exquisite interior and to launch a bed and breakfast in the year of COVID. So I really hope that the world can go back to normal as quickly as possible, because I know you will be flooded with people here. It's wonderful. I'm so happy that we discovered this, but purely by chance, and you can see why I couldn't leave without asking if we could show you around, because I knew you would all love it.
Merci beaucoup pour la tour.
Merci.
Oui. Merci vraiment beaucoup pour nous montrer. C'était très beau.
Merci.
We've just decided to do a tiny detour on our way home to go and visit Montpeyroux, one of the most beautiful villages of France. We think the village is up there, but you're only allowed to drive that way if you live here. So we're going to try down here and up to the left. Right, here we go. We're getting towards the centre. Surely we can't drive there, can we?
Can we?
Can we?
It doesn't say we can't.
Well, that was scary.
Oh, it's not.
I'm glad the driver doesn't think so. Wow! Look at these tiny roads. It's crazy. It's amazing.
Little steps to your houses.
Whoa! Oh, I feel as though we're in the middle of the medieval time, except for that car.
Oh, look at the dog.
Oh, the dog's so cute. Well, he doesn't think it's our road. It's his road. Look, there's a little tower up at the top.
Oh, yes.
We can probably walk up there if we can find anywhere to leave the car. Here, actually. Oh, that's private.
Property.
Up to the... Oh, there's a chambre d'hôte. It's so pretty around here. We've managed to find a tiny spot to leave the car, and now, to get any higher, we have to walk.
Can I just mention that you're wearing heels?
Of course I'm wearing heels. It'd be madness to be wearing anything but heels. I didn't know we were coming exploring a medieval hilltop town today. We were just driving home. It's just too pretty not to stop.
Look at the tower.
Isn't it gorgeous? The little house next to it. Everything is beautiful. Let's go up to the terrace of the tower. The tower's not open at the moment, but we can at least see if there's a nice view from up there. Look at the views. Look. glorious house on our way out. Imagine living with those views. And there's another beautiful pink facade, like the Domaine de Chalaniat. Really like pink facades.
So when you're going to redo the facade of Lalande, it's going to be pink all of a sudden?
Oh, it would be if I could get away with it. But I think the locals would have something to say about it. It's not right for our region, sadly, but
Right.
clearly they had more like that around here, and they're beautiful. I love them. We are on the home stretch, nearly at Lalande. Home sweet home. But wow, however happy I am to get back, that was the most amazing time away.
Oh, yeah, it really was. I mean, I loved the family chateau of Marg.
Yeah, it's an
And
incredible place.
the B&B we went to too, like it was so amazingly well done.
Yeah, they were both wonderful in totally different ways,
Yeah.
but it's been a dream. It's been a fairy tale. So, Ian, how is it going?
It's coming along wonderfully.
Oh, it's good to see work starting in
We
here.
started the framing, as you can see. We're
Yes!
just getting this ready. We ripped down all the ceilings now. We've just xylophened everything.
Okay, great.
Pretty rife.
All right, so there'll be no more woodworm.
No more woodworm. Well, we hope not.
Or goodbye to the beasts within, as Selma would say.
Absolutely, yeah, the beast within. So we'll get this one through. We'll probably not do the board until tomorrow. We've got to get the insulation up after we finish this.
Yeah,
And then we'll carry on with the framework all around on both sides as best we can.
yeah.
We'll get these pipes boxed in, but of course we've got these other drainage pipes from Michael and Nick's houses apartment,
Yes.
which are going to come out.
Yeah,
So
and they're going
we've
to go down the other way.
So we've also started drilling holes in the wall over there.
Right.
So once we can get those pipes moved, then these will come across here.
Excellent, this is looking so good.
Isn't it?
And you're going to carry on like this section by
Section
section?
by section. Yeah, we'll just keep coming
In
across
3
it.
sections?
Well, we'll just be one nice big flat ceiling all the way through.
Yeah. I should go away more often.
So, and Ian's been moving the lighting cables as we go. As well.
Excellent.
So we're not totally in the dark.
It's going to look really
It's
good.
going to be really good,
It's going to be so snazzy and clean in here.
And the loss of where we had this massive amount of draft
Yeah,
and heat loss
going
up to Mummy's
straight
room,
up.
that's now going to be sealed off.
She's going to be warm and snug.
Yes.
Also, it's going to be much lighter in here.
Oh,
with
definitely.
a big white ceiling.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, well, I'm going to be off
Good.
and I'll catch up with you later.
Okay.
Bye. Jenny, this is a beautiful sight.
Wow, what is it? It's called Cressy Plate Pie. It's a really old Cranks recipe. And I don't know if it's just popular that it comes from Cressy, but I think the Cressy region of France is
Yes.
known for carrot growing. And it's basically a kind of real peasant's pie.
Carrot
or paysan pie. Yeah, it's carrot and onions. Yeah, and then I harvested the little beets from the greenhouse, cooked them, and then reduced them in balsamic and garlic.
They look good. You're so good with vegetables, Jenny. It's amazing. Growing them and cooking them.
Peppers stuffed with fennel, braised fennel and cauliflower puree.
What a treat.
With chestnuts and cheese on the top. This actually is Phillips. So this has not got chestnuts or cheese.
It's a little plainer than the other one.
I should have taken it off actually because it's got breadcrumbs, and so I meant to take the top of the foil off so it would sort of toast.
Well, I think there's still time. Pop it in.
And this so this is Marie's.
It's so kind. You've made different things for everyone.
Well, everyone's got different needs. That's a Marie's. She's got sort of a crumble.
She will love it.
Yeah,
And did you see what Jenny do this afternoon? Look at this.
I didn't. Oh my goodness! Look at Aloysius. You got all the moulds to work, Jenny. The ones from Cadeau at the Chateau.
Oh, really good moulds because they're flexible.
Yeah.
It makes it quite easy. The sheep is just
Sheep is super.
darling.
Really super. So do we get to eat those tonight as well?
Well, they were supposed to go on the ice cream sundaes, but there's been a bit of a change of plans. We're having s'mores.
Ah, okay. So tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow, but you can eat them if you want.
We have
Nice.
this tonight. I've never done this before. Me neither. Oh, this is just small.
The crackers are just behind you.
Ian is an expert. He's like,
Really?
Well, I did some in Alaska, so I had to. I was out there and I had to do it. I was in America.
You
so-
literally learned how to make s'mores in Alaska.
That's right.
Okay, we have
You're
the
the
chef.
man we need, right? Yeah, this is it. We've got everyone we need.
Oh, and these are the peppers. Yeah. With cheese and chestnuts on the top.
Wow, the inside of your Chrissy pie looks superb. I cannot wait to try that. Look at those delicious carrots and onions. Ooh. Looking good, Ian?
Looking good, yeah. Can't wait.
And tonight we don't just have Jenny's delicious food, we're actually going out to a bonfire made by Selma to eat it. I think I'm gonna need my wellies for this. Right, here we go. This looks so good. Hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
You've excelled yourself again, Selma.
Oh, it's so nice.
Oh, and it's warm. Oh, how wonderful, it's warm.
Take your coat out. Really warm. Just because it's not wet.
Wow. So Ian, this is it. It's starting. It's happening.
Well, I guess.
Oh, I like this.
I was trying to do it discreetly, but you sussed me. And
Oh yeah,
heard me
we're
rustling.
straight over. I think Diesel heard you too.
He did. I think he was first in line. He can have some as long as he can hold this stick. How about that, Diesel?
Where are the long ones?
Yeah, we need the telescopic. Are they the telescopic ones?
Yeah, yeah. Are they? Yes. Look at
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So I guess it's a matter of putting
Right,
two
isn't
on
that
the stick at the
amazing?
same time.
Did you get sent those?
Yes, they're a
Thank
gift.
you.
Brilliant.
Wow. Clever. I didn't know that you could get such a thing.
Neither did we, Jenny.
There you go.
Everything is telescopic these days.
That is the height of luxury.
That's all, is it?
It's fantastic.
Okay, I'll pass them this way, shall I?
Merci.
You look very happy, Nettie. I am. Happy, Nettie. Okay, Philippe. En garde.
Hey! I want to eat those.
Okay, here we go.
Now, remember what you learned from last time.
What did I can't remember. I know I have bad technique, but I can't remember how to
Don't
improve
stick it
it.
into the flame. Hold it close to it, but not into the flame because it will burn.
All right.
Good job these are telescopic because we would not get anywhere near if they weren't.
No, it's so hot. Selma, fantastic
God.
fire.
It is fantastic.
It's really hard.
Okay, so not into the fire. Oh my god.
Not into the flames, yeah.
Careful because they will.
Don't look into the flames. I am about to eat my first s'mores. Ooh. It's really good.
Yeah, it looks good.
That's amazing. However wonderful journeys are, it's still always good to be home.
There's the wheelbarrow.
Thank you for a delicious dinner, Jenny.
You're very welcome.
Thank you for a perfect fire, Selma. Thank you for a great s'mores, Ian. Thank you for magnificent company, the rest of you. Night, night. A huge thank you to all of our patrons at Lalande who are making this vlog possible, especially our Dauphin and Dauphine of Lalande, Yedland Ether, Dan Bander, Brian Barnard, Lauren Barnes, Brandon and John Michael, Cecilia Begum, Denise Behrens, Jill Bidwell, Candice Blackburn, Candice Ned Borkowski, Clara Butcher, Paolina Calabro, Chloe Chalakani, Stephen Sarah Cole, Zoe Dork, Sakura Dennis, Zane Dixon, Jackie Ellison, Nicholas W. Fairfax, Tracy Ferrari, Caroline Firster, Abigail Grant, Fifi Greenberg, Crystal Hardy, Brenda Harris, Delane Hallbrook, Kim Hasselhoff, David and Tong Henderson, Jacqueline Holmes, Priscilla Hubler, Jimmy Kemp, Nadia Kennedy, Lisa LaForge, Dave and Summer Lalande, Morgan Lawley, Victoria Lapine, Janet Huff Lombard, Marina, Frank Martin, Meredith, Robert Miller, Kathy Norrie, JC Award, Maureen Palmer, Teresa Sloan, Frank Poposky and James Snow, Tamara Price, Armin Rahman, Tonya Renee, RJB, Bettina Rojek, Hanny Ross, Mary Ryan, Elizabeth Scandon, Sven Schreiber, Lisa Schultz, Jennifer Shanks, Patty Suhu, Susan Stevens, Anne The Leaf House, Sarah Thornton, Colleen Troyer, Renee Valelli, Victoria, Jessica Walker, Brandy Walton, Laura Watkins, Lucas Wallen, James Whalen, Cheryl Whitaker, Christine Wilson, Winnie de la Cockapoo, Greg Wood, David Young, and Ludovico Ordonazzo. And thank you to all of you.